Hello and welcome to the introduction to the Tiled Turnabout Stamp Set and Tiled Dies. Another unique turnabout in the Turnabout collection. You know Concord 9th is known for their turnabout stamps. This one is unique as always, and there are some individual images. For sentiments we have good luck, hello, you're pretty great, I love you very much, and thank you. And then on the back it shows you what it looks like when you stamp it once, twice, 3 times, and 4 times, and you rotate it. And I'm going to demonstrate that in a minute. As far as dies, here is the tiled dies, and I've die cut them to show you. So what these are, you have 2 word dies, hello and thanks. I did those out of white and solid color cardstock. For the images, I stamped the individual images that are in the Tiled Turnabout stamp set. So there's this floral one. There's a couple of different options of leaves and foliage, some small little blooms, which I did out of poppy and buttercup. I did that leaf out of parsley, and then I used the coordinating dies to cut them out. Okay, I have a panel of white cardstock already loaded in the jig with the Tiled Turnabout positioned and ready to go. I'm inking it up with the first round with parsley ink, and a lot of times I like to use this little stamp jig thingamajiggy, helps you get even pressure. And every once in a while, if you don't get a good, coverage, you might have to stamp it twice to make it nice. Okay, so I'm stamping parsley twice, using the old stamp jig, or is it called a Chucky tool? I can't remember. And then you're going to rotate it. So in the top corner of the jig, there's a 1, 2, 3, 4, so that you can keep track of the order. So I had it on 1, I rotated it to 2, and now I'm inking up with the brand new Starfruit ink. And this looks fabulous with parsley. I'm doing kind of a earthy green color combination here. Now Starfruit is nice and juicy because it's a very new ink pad, so I only needed to stamp it once. I'm going to rotate it, so now the 3 is in the top right corner. Clean my stamp, inking it up this time with eucalyptus. I feel like eucalyptus, for lack of a better description, is kind of a dusty tealy green. And yeah, I think that Greg from Concord 9th, he likes his dusty colors. Now, but when I stamped this, I felt like there wasn't enough distinction between eucalyptus and parsley. There wasn't enough contrast. So then I pulled out juniper. I did not rotate my panel. So this is juniper is gonna be stamped right over top of eucalyptus. You're seeing here trial and error, live in action. Sometimes if it doesn't work, you gotta just keep at it. Now I feel like that juniper gave a better contrast with the parsley. So I'm gonna rotate it. Now the 4 is in the top right corner. Clean the stamp. I'm going in with sea glass, which is very, very light. Extremely light, because I think I need to get a new ink pad. Sea glass has been one of my most used colors over the years. I just love the soft subtleness of it. And I think a soft subtle color is what I needed here because I had so much vibrancy going on, and it's perfect. Okay, so you've got the soft subtle sea glass, juniper, parsley, and the brand new Stardust. Here's some more color combinations that I did to show you the variation. This one here features pink lemonade, 4 rotations onto pink lemonade cardstock. Here's sea glass on a white cardstock panel, very subtle. This one here is briar rose cardstock, stamped with briar rose, eggplant, plumberry, and white pigment ink. Love this color combination. Here's nectar, stamped with nectar, sorbet, spice cider, I think, and white. And that is another great color combination. Here's a couple cards that I've created. I used several because I made several backgrounds. Here's that briar rose background, and I also used the tiled dies for that thanks word die with vellum and matte gold. I added a sub sentiment from the So Many Sayings Stampin' Dies with a few clear sequins. So this is a great patterned thank you card. Here I isolated one floral image from the tiled stamp set and stamped it multiple times with different colors of ink. And I used the Nuvo drops to add the white centers. You could also use white enamel dots. I embossed a sentiment from the Paper Posy stamp and die set. And then here I used that pink lemonade on pink lemonade for the background. I used the friend die from the Hugs and Friend die set. And then lastly, I did the sea glass on white, very, very subtle, stripped it up on the background and added the hugs from the Hugs and Friend die set. And that is the introduction to the Tiled Turnabout Stamp Set and Tiled Dies.